Honestly, I think this might end up being your favorite video of the semester. Why is that? Well, looking at the schedule, I'm seeing a review of 2 sources that I'm happy to run through again, but we've already done, and a single homework assignment where you establish the remainder of your source material this semester. Like, dude, how easy is this October week? Don't believe me? Well, take a look. We have something to preview, a couple things to look at. There are videos associated with it that I did not record, and 1 article evaluation assignment to do by the 20th. So, I mean, pretty simple, right? But let's go to the 102 Masterclass schedule right over here on the right-hand side, clicking on this, and taking it all the way down to week number 8. Here it is. As you can see, there's reading days this week, so take advantage of them. But we have these 2 articles, or these 2, articles to read, and then we have the article evaluations. So, honestly, they're how-to documents. We've already actually gone through one of them before. The other one is pretty much self-explanatory. But give me a few seconds, and we will knock it out of the park here. So, talking about using EBSCOHost for research, we have EBSCOHost. Once again, it's another database research idea. Remember, you can either go to this page and click here for Search EBSCOHost, or you can go back here to the Student Resources page of Delaware Tech, look at Student Success Toolbox, click on Library, and then right here under EBSCOHost, you click on that, and up it comes. Now, all of these databases here can be accessed, and you can pick and choose which ones you want. I personally choose Select, Deselect All, because it's better to cast a wide net. Click Continue when we get to the search page, and make sure before you type in, you go down here, you click PDF Full Text. Excuse me. And then you can do, full text here, peer-reviewed. I think doing peer-reviewed is probably a little bit overkill at this point, simply because some of the sources may not come back that you're looking for. But definitely set the dates, which again, 5 years, 2019. And then once you're done, you can type in whatever you want. So I like cyber terrorism. And then we get 2,409 articles that came back from a periodical, NJ Biz, from a news source, private software, Snapshot. Here's one from the same thing. Here's one from the Journal of Security Operations and Custody. So you can select anything you want, however you want, okay? These are all articles that once you click on them, you will get the entire article coming back to you, so you can click on PDF full text, and you will see an actual representation of what was in the original document to begin with. Also, over here on the right-hand side, if you click on this golden piece of paper, you will actually get the APA citations here. That's very helpful. So this page shows us exactly what I just told you. You can show the features here. You can select this, select that, search the results, and, so forth. There's also a citation generator, which I just showed you. And the Delaware Tech librarians have made up an EBSCOHost video on how to do it in case you want a little bit more information. So that's all right there as well. Okay? That's EBSCOHost, folks. Going back, we have Google Scholar. Clicking on this page, we get to Google Scholar. Now, this is not by Delaware Tech. This is by somebody else. And honestly, it just tells you how to use Google Scholar. How do we get to Google Scholar? Well, if you look here, there's actually no direct link to it. So what you want to do is type in scholar.google.com. That's SCHOLAR. Okay? And the first thing you're going to do is, you can see here, Cybersecurity, United States. So I'm going to do this. And then I want you to pay attention to setting a custom range for your time over here on the left. Clicking on here, we make sure to type in 2019. And now anything in the last 5 years that Google picks up on Google Scholar will come up in this respect. Fantastic. If there's a link over here to the right-hand side, you should be able to access this for free. You shouldn't need to pay for anything. Honestly, you are doing a freshman level composition class, you shouldn't need to pay for anything at any time, okay? So we have all this material here. You can see where it comes from, what it does, and so forth, narrowing it down, and that is absolutely fantastic. Google Scholar, honestly, if you just use the custom range, you're in really good shape. Again, they have this video here, and you can actually look through it for more information if you'd like. But honestly, you've been using this for a while. Now, since we got through that rather quickly, I mean, less than 5.5 minutes, let's take a look at what needs to happen for homework this week. Over here on the Submit Unit 3 article evaluations, here we have all the instructions that you're going to need. Where to look for sources if you need to, what to look for, how to look for it. Remember, you got to narrow it down to 2019 or later. All of this information is here to help you. But the one thing I want you to pay attention to is the document itself. So, yeah, you've got to find 3 sources, and you're going to put them all in this document. So fun, isn't it? It's 3 sources, which you're going to put through the crap test. Isn't it fun? Like, seriously. Now that you can get some material to help you prove your points, smile, folks. You're over halfway through the semester. So, once you click on this link here, or, if you get confused, this link here, it's the exact same thing, you're going to get to this document. The original was horrific. I reformatted it. It was awful. Anyway, enough patting myself on the back. You will see pretty much the exact same thing repeated 3 times. The first time it says source 1, the second time it says source 2, and the third time, my friends, it says source 3. So what do you need to put in there? Well, you need to do this. Tell me, what is the title of the document that you found? Next, who wrote it? Then, what is the year of publication or update? Again, if it was written in 1997 but updated in 2024, give me that 2024. And then tell me the database name or the URL. Do not put EBSCOHost. Put Academic Search Complete, because you will find that on the EBSCOHost page. Tell me that you found it through SIRS. That's fine too, okay? Tell me all of the key words that you used to say it. Like for me, it was cyber terrorism United States, cyber terrorism global, cyber terrorism security. You know, these are the things that I'm going to look at to find my source material, okay? Then you're going to give me the APA formatted references and citations. Please do not confuse the two. Please remember that the reference is the long-form detail that appears once at the end of the paper on the aptly titled References page. The citation is the short-form detail that appears as many times as you use that source within the paper. It's usually in parentheses, which is why they call them parenthetical citations. These citations should link up to the single reference at the end. One reference, multiple citations. Okay? After all this basic stuff, now we got to work our way into crap. The currency once again. When was it published? Now this is going to be a very easy answer. It was published in 2023, period. There you go, full sentence. Do not just put 2023. Give me a full sentence. Why is it important that this information is as up to date as possible? Give me a couple of sentences. What might be an issue with outdated materials regarding your topic? Okay, give me a couple of sentences. Like there should be like maybe 3 or 4 sentences in this box. Once again, it will grow and shrink as you type. So do not feel like you only have a couple of spaces to type. Relevance, it's the importance of the information for your needs. Importance, I think I said. How does this source relate to the original topic or answer your research questions? Who might be the intended audience for this source? That is so important. Be as specific as you can, because the answer to this is never everyone. People who are going to look up cybersecurity in the United States isn't just some random 3rd grader. You're going to have to say, oh, these are individuals who may work in the IT field. These are individuals who are worried about all of the news stories they read. Okay? That is important. Accuracy, the reliability, truthfulness, and correctness of the content. So tell me, How do you know that this material is correct? Were there hyperlinks in there? Were there source materials listed at the end? Was there a references page? If you didn't find any, how can you verify the accuracy of that information? I want several sentences, okay? Authority, it's all about who wrote it and where it was published. Do not forget to look at a little website called MediaBiasFactCheck.com. Right up here in the box, you're going to type in whatever kind of document you're looking at, whether it's New York Post or Fox News, whether it's MSNBC or whether it's The Conversation. It'll tell you exactly how biased something is. So going back to the Word document, you can actually tell us, hey, what kind of bias is there? That's very helpful, okay? And then finally, your purpose. Don't forget that the general purpose is always considered to be PIE, P-I-E, persuade, inform, entertain. Those are general purposes. The specific purpose is going to take that one step further. Is this document trying to persuade me to believe this? Or is it trying to inform me of this topic? Is it trying to entertain me by giving me, thrills, chills, spills, whatever, okay? That's what goes in there. So, is this article a fact, opinion, propaganda, or the combination of the two or more? That's going to help. Several sentences. Finally, your overall evaluation. Give me 2 to 3 sentences as to why you would or would not let this use as a credible source for your research paper. If you are not satisfied for this article, then explain why you're still using it in this document, and then tell me where you're going to go and look up new ideas for later. And that's it, folks. So as long as you do an article evaluation 3 times, you're in pretty good shape. And at this point, we're halfway through October, halfway through the semester, and you don't have much to accomplish this week. It shouldn't take you more than 2 hours tops, and that's if you're very diligent and serious about it. Can you handle this level of responsibility? Hell, some of you might think it's so easy. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Just get her done and enjoy the rest of your week. Less than 12 and a half minutes. Awesome. See ya.